This is going to be a weird one. I'm not really sure how I feel about the Wraith King. Like I said, I don't think this hero is good.
Yeah, it's too hard. Let's look to another lane.
Yeah, make sure not to expose ourselves on stream here. Bottom lane, Ocean is just dead here. He got Poison Touch, the wraparound from Dazzle. They got their level 2, and Fear can just chase him down. He gets first blood here. Well played by PPD. That's the problem with this hero.
Rookie mistake there. There was an engagement at the top. Husky almost went down, but I didn't want to commit the spear onto the Ogre Magi. I think they didn't have a tree to line him up onto.
Did he get another salve? Is that what happened?
Yep.
Oh, the Sunstrike onto Snake King. The setup from Husky, and now they're able to chase down Moo as well. The ignites and the body blocks. A crit coming in on this next auto attack. Forced to God's Rebuke for space, but Husky, his body blocks are perfect. A spear forced out just so that he can get the space he needs.
If they don't use it.
Just for mana burn purposes, I guess, because certain things do damage based on mana burn, right? So you can kill them slightly faster. Moo top lane, taking a lot of damage. And Illuminate kind of slaps some heroes, sets up a kill here for DNM as Sammy Boy, he's got no reincarnation yet. Snaking will finish it off. Shadow Realm is available. The Solar Bind slowing him down. Sunstrike's going to connect, though. And now Void Spirit's kind of stuck here deciding what he's going to do. It looks like Husky is going to be his next target as he jumps on in with that Astral Step. Into an easy Remnant, and DNM off to a fantastic start once again. So these creeps do about 10 damage to the tower, which adds up. Big rotation to the bottom lane. Fear might be in trouble. Forces a doppelganger, but you're going to TP in everyone. Moo on the Mars. He's here. Drops the arena. Catches both supports. Perfectly placed by the Mars. The DNM rotation as well. They're going to just punish these two, and it does allow Gunner to take the mid tier 1.
Yeah.
Should look to their middle tower.
They're pinging out PPD here on the Dazzle. Ocean is going to find... PPD is level 8. What? When did that happen? Sunstrike on the mark. Easy kill there for Gunner. DNM, he walks into a Pit of Malice, but more than enough magic damage here to pick off this Dark Willow. A nice Chakra Magic there, just slowing down these cooldowns, or I guess speeding up these cooldowns, rather.
Again, just used to that, the mana leak thing's alright. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want to lose my mana. Just reflex and ability comes out from him.
Ooh, there's the blink reveal from Moo. Can they burst down the Underlord? Gunner, he throws out a Sunstrike. Can they trade for the DNM? He's caught by the Cold Snap, but there's the Shallow Grave. Dazzle in place. The Tornado, is it timed perfectly? 70 HP. DNM's going to survive. This guy playing to his limits.
You know the enemies aren't just running you down. You can grab one of their camps. I mean, you're taking money out of their economy.
Ooh, Sammy Boy bottom. He's in some serious trouble. They relocate in the DNM Void Spirit. Wraith King's first health is gone. On the backside here, in comes Dark Willow, though, trying to take down Mars. And with the EMP, should be easy enough. A nice Atos does hold Dazzle at bay. He does get that... Shallow Grave off, but not gonna be in time. Oh, Gunner with the blind tornado does manage to find Dazzle, and now they'll get a double kill on the Invoker.
Oh well, we'll see. He definitely needs to play pretty far forward in front of the rest of his team.
All right, Yule's reveal. They catch Invoker in the top lane. Arena committed as well. Brax trying to keep him alive with that mech. He's sitting pretty okay here on Gunner. Nice deafening blast. Can't get anything else off. He's gonna get chased down by DNM. Finally goes down to Snake King's. All right, Brax popping that ultimate, trying to get the boys out. Is Husky on the backside. He has to cancel. There's no one there to save him. Samuel rotating in, looking for Dazzle. The huge crit. He's going to go down. Brax looking bad as well. And Fear here just trying to man up. Just gets sniped. Way too much damage coming in from Ocean and Sammy. Curse Crown going to be dodged, of course, thanks to the Simulate. Looking for Ocean on the backside. Going to catch him with that Astral Step. Well done. Follow-up Fire Blast, but immediately caught by a Spear. It's a 2v3. Sammy, he's very strong, and he has Reincarnation. DNM, he's got to be careful. The Fire Blast is there. It's a multicast. Sammy's got him, and a Fire Blast on over the Snake King. He blinks on forward. The Radiance, the Wraith King, he's just doing too much work. A double kill. He gets him. He can keep chasing.
Yeah, Moo, his Blink Dagger's interrupted there, but he's got it now off of cooldown. Sammy Boy couldn't gap that distance of the Radiance to get off in time.
But Fear was focused on other targets, and then Wraith King just shows up, gets a nice Wraith Fire Blast into an actual Fire Blast. And you just die so quick. There's going to be a great amount of burst coming in here from Zoomers. They just pick off Moo's Mars. They can go into the Roshan here pretty soon.
They could, but these Zoomers, they don't slow down. Yeah. Wait, 520 Spirit Form gives you bonus movement speed? Ooh,
Ooh, they managed to catch Brax here in the mid lane. Invoker having that Aghanim Shard. You can see the Ice Wall just setting that up.
They play a little bit carefully for another 20 seconds here, I imagine.
He's been rooted. If they can silence him, they might be able to find the kill, but stun's coming in just a little bit too late. Sunstrike, boom, baby, but they get the shallow grave off just in time. But with Sammy Boy here, the tornado, there's no way to get out. Dazzle removed from the game. 40 seconds. Does have buyback, though, so he could come back in to try and save his team. Sammy Boy continuing to work on this barracks. Does have his reincarnation back off cooldown. There it is, the buyback coming in from the Dazzle. DNM goes in on the backside, gets some serious burst into the Invoker to start it off, but it's not enough damage protected by the Glimmer Cape. Sammy Boy just still standing his ground. He doesn't care if he gets his reincarnation. He's just going to come right back. He wants the barracks, and he's going to get it. Reincarnation out. No Skelly Boy spawns, and he's just going to be able to blink to safety if he needs to. They get the objective.
Doing the same to your next set of racks with this newly completed Assault Karas.
They're going to find Moo in the mid lane. I mean, he was here to try and deep push, but just gets caught. Sunstrike is there. Shallow Grave will buy him some time, but now Dazzle caught on the backside. The Yule Scepter is just going to drop him right down into the pit, and this might just be 2 kills as the Fire Blast comes in again. Sammy Boy on a mega kill. You lost 2 right before the high ground push once again, and no buybacks available for either hero. They might just go tier 4s. That's exactly what they're going to do. Oh my goodness, the AC just completed on the Wraith King. Never mind. They're just going to Dark Rift bottom lane. Going to just continue working. Aegis gets reclaimed, but you still have reincarnation. Can't be affected by the mana burn as well, but Void Spirit goes right into a pit. The Fear, the terrorized Void Spirit goes down. Fear on the backside trying to take down Husky, but this guy's so damn taken. An AoE Deafening Blast is causing so much problems. Fire Blast is there. They're trying to get Sammy Boy away from Fear, but he just goes right on top of him. There's nothing you could do, and PPD on the high ground running for his life, but Ocean, the aggressive blink, and Sammy Boy blinks forward as well. Sunstrike gets a double kill for Gunner, and the only survivor is Brax as he's tornadoed on the backside. Triple kill for Gunner. GGs are out, and 4 Zoomers take game number 1 on the back of the Wraith King. I've been proven wrong.
I mean, it ended up working, that low cooldown crit. That means every time you get that blink initiation off, you're critting somebody. That's a lot of damage coming out. They played exactly like what we saw out of Thunder Predator in that last series. Just non-stop, not even waiting to grab those neutral items when they came up at 27 minutes.
But 1 game advantage here for 4 Zoomers as we're about to go into it. I love this set for Spirit Breaker. This is the new one that just came out from the Battle Pass this year. Very cool. Nice and golden, shiny boy. This bottom lane where normally, you know, your Naga Siren would have pretty much the ability to free farm top. She's going to struggle a little bit bottom here. And speaking of which, Husky taking a lot of damage. And that's it. First Blood going the way of Snaking with those Illuminate. Bottom lane. I mean, they're just going to keep going aggressively on Sammy Boy. He just cannot use these illusions for anything. DNM manages to solo kill Gunner Invoker in the mid lane. Sammy Boy, again, his illusions in shambles. We'll be able to push them out for a moment, but his main hero ends up taking a ton of damage from that. Fear, a little bit out of position. Taking a huge amount of damage. Just goes down. Was not expecting that.
That's all come in the last, like, 2 minutes now, I feel.
All right, Ocean and Husky able to find PPD here. The bashes, they're coming in. He will just orb jaunt, but he's going right into a coddle. Snaking. Oh, baby. Does he have the damage? He does. The Illuminate channel.
Yeah, it's to sit here doing whatever he wants. You think he'll end up, like,
they're going for Gunner mid. Nice jump in from DNM. There's a charge and Moo here as well, but Brax, he's going to TP. He commits the Ravage immediately. He wants to save his boy. The Sunstrike. Moo goes down. Oh my gosh. A huge turnaround there for Gunner.
Haste and Fairy Trinket on DNM. There's no way.
They're going for him. Can he get out? I mean, he gets dusted as well. Nothing you can do. No points in for that tornado. And I mean, Storm Spirit, he's got a haste. He's not the one that you can really catch here. Medallion is 1.5 regen, the 5 armor active. So a little bit more regen than Medallion, and you get 150 health and 10 damage. That's pretty good. Bottom lane Gunner in some trouble potentially. There's a DD rune here on the Spirit Breaker. He's just standing his ground, trying to lay into them, but DNM recalled in by the Keeper of the Light. Well played by them, sir. He has to back off as Brax is slowly making his way over, and that Spirit Form has expired. Gunner giving all this extra armor to Brax thanks to that medallion. There's going to be the Fire Blast on the backside. The question is, do they dive for Moo? They get the Force Staff, the Coil to snap. No Ravage being committed, but in comes the charge. They might be able to turn it around. DNM looking for Ocean to silence their Brax. He still hasn't committed the Ravage, and now the Crippling Fear is going to do a ton of work. You ain't going to get anything off, son. They back on out. The tower gets denied by Moo, and now Husky in some serious trouble as DNM jumps even further forward. He doesn't get the save on the Song of the Siren as they all try to disengage here on Zoomers. Fear's not done, too. He's going to keep going. Moo has some more vision, some time left here, and it is now nighttime originally, so they're going to be able to dive here on top. Gunner trying to give him some space. Fear on the backside. Has Midas, needs to use it. But this Fear clinks. I mean, he is really strong unless he gets found by the whole team. The Ravage just comes out immediately. The Sunstrike, he's dead. They get a great initiation, and Moo, Crippling Fear running for his life. Fire Blast available. They get the Ensnare to follow it up, and there's going to be the Ice Wall as well. Okay, they managed to find something here on 4 Zoomers, and it ain't some small heroes. It's the big boys.
Doesn't have any spells to get himself out of there in the end. He's going for the Blink Dagger first, which is an interesting choice, given the fact where it's...
They go in for the ward. He ends up taking a ton of damage on Moo, Crippling Fear there, but they get the Nether Strike onto Gunner, and Fear just laser beaming him down. DNM's going to zoom on in, finish off that kill. Nice Orchid placement onto that Ogre as well. And Brax, no Ravage. Nothing you can really do here except run. And Sammy Boy just comes in for the song assist like, I'm sorry, I wasn't here earlier, boys.
Yeah, but they're setting up for this one. Puck, he's got to be careful, and he's...
he's been silenced, but he gets a blink off just in time. Not going to be enough, though, as they just collapse on him. And now they're just going to go ahead and pull Storm back into this Keeper of the Light. Fear just TPing out already. They find nobody.
Top lane, DNM, he's a number of times just sitting inside these trees here, waiting for somebody to come and defend from Moo.
Oh, there's going to be the coil. He's caught Moo top lane. DNM on the backside. He's kind of standing here offering some mental assistance as the Keeper of the Light.
But that's one of the negative parts about the Naga Siren and Snare. I mean, it's still got a pretty low projectile speed. It's still they improved the cast point from 0.5 to 0.4, but
they managed to find Brax top, but it might be a bait. A huge 3-man coil catching them. Brax waiting for the Ravage. He gets it. The Cataclysm, it doesn't get used, though. They're just going to Tornado on by. Brax is dead. Sammy Boy trying to hold down Fear, but he's not going to be able to get the kill. Now PPD just going to keep charging on through Gunner with his BKB, doing some work and able to keep the ensnares coming out onto Clinks. He can't outrun Sammy. He's got him. Backside of the fight, Gunner still under the cover of this Ghost Walk, but DNM finds him as there's a convenient ward there. Husky slowed down by the Solar Bind or whatever it is. Just going to get a nice Fire Blast onto Coddle, run for his life, but it's not going to be enough. Too much vision coming out from Moo on this Night Stalker. A 3-for-1, dude. A fantastic fight. This was so weird to me. You have this Cataclysm Ravage, and they just didn't get anything.
Just, make people pick it up. They weren't really grabbing it by itself before as a standalone item. Wasn't very good.
So Samboy is bottom. They're going to go ahead and charge him. He's got to be careful. Oh, a nice dodge there, and Spirit Breaker just gets melted. Will-O-Wisp is down, but again, these aren't stuns. He's got a Ravage. Can he save Naga Siren? He's falling so low. The Soul Burn's going to pop him. DNM beyond godlike. They're going to chase for more. Brax in some trouble. Tornado and EMP thrown by Gunner will keep him alive. PPD now out of mana. Snaking continuing the chase, though, as well as Fear. I mean, they're here. They have no BKBs, though. Got to be careful. Brax slowed down, does have Force Staff. He can probably pop this with his Kraken Shell, but Gunner, he just pops his BKB, turns around onto the Clinks. You got no BKB, sir. Brax, can you get in range? There's the Force Staff, the Ravage, but there's no follow-up. He's silenced on the Invoker. He couldn't get the Cataclysm.
Oh my god.
Charging from PPD. He's going to find him, and Brax falling incredibly low. The Crippling Fear holding him down. DNM should be able to finish him off. He pops him. 2 heroes now dead. They've got a gem now on Brax. I mean, they've got to find something. Fear's going to walk right into him. A nice coil comes out onto 2, but they're not able to dive quite yet, and in comes DNM. There's going to be the Will-O-Wisp. It's a terrible start for 4 Zoomers into the fight. Naga Siren is dead again, and so is Brax. Gem on the ground. Gunner, BKB on the back line, running for his life, but oh my gosh, they cannot get a good initiation. You have no saves on the Naga Siren.
Oh, Naga needs to be the hero sitting in front. I mean, Brax can't stand in front or else he's not going to get the Ravage off. He's playing against the Night Stalker who's got the AoE Fear. Crippling Fear not...
Oh, the charge connects and Ogre goes down.
They're just getting all blown up. You need a BKB on the Naga Siren to get that disengage or the fight reset with the Song of the Siren right now, I
Gunner's
feel.
dead top. He just got slammed by a DD Storm Spirit as well as the Enchanted Quiver.
And they'll fortify the structures to force him back for just a moment here, but it's not going to mean a whole lot. Buyback now forced to protect his rack. They don't want to lose as the lane starts shoving, the game gets too hard.
They caught Puck again, pulled in by the Vortex. Easy kill. Beyond Godlike, DNM is 15-0 in this game. He has 20 Bloodstone charges. The first lane of barracks is down. I mean, and they're trying to clear out more jungle camps. Moo walk onto the high ground. He is under ward sentry, but there's smoke for the moment. Husky, he gets revealed. There's the blink initiation. Once again, a tornado doing some work, but they're going for the Naga Siren. Just held in place. She cannot get out the Ravage. It doesn't matter. The Cataclysm trying to take down these heroes. Night Stalker survives 70 HP. He cannot die, and Gunner will commit the BKB Deafening Blast to find the kill. Oh my gosh, you take down this Naga Siren once again. Entire fight, she's just getting held in place by Will-O-Wisp and Crippling Fear. Mid lane, Brax gets another Ghost Scepter save, unable to go down, but PPD's charge canceled barely by Gunner thanks to that Cold Snap, but you lose Ocean on the Puck. They're just hemorrhaging kills one after another.
You definitely need a BKB.
Buyback. Husky mid lane found by PPD, just getting shredded, but recalled on in is going to be Moo. He just pops the BKB. They're going to be able to go on to the Storm Spirit, the Song of the Siren, plus the Shroud, or the Roots. Can they get the first life? Oh, he's protected for the moment, but they finally do get him. There is no coil. They still have Ravage, though. Brax, he's going to go in the Ravage. It comes out perfectly. The Cataclysm, can they do it? The Silent Storm healing up thanks to the Bloodstone. He's going to disengage the fight. It's still a disaster for 4 Zoomers. 4 heroes go down. Fear doing way too much damage, and it's a GG. Unbelievable. The perfect fight still wasn't enough.
It just took them too long to get that kind of fight. The Ravage and the Cataclysm, I mean, that was necessary all game, but by then, it didn't matter. Beautiful game from them, and you know, I felt like it was an outdraft there by 4 Zoomers, but they're just out-strategized on Sadboys. They took such scrappy fights here and never allowed them. Spirit, you're going to have to shut him down. You know, he is the solution to a lot of the things on Sadboys. He's also going to be your initial lockdown. I mean, gapping the distance, allowing Brax to get on top of the gyrocopter and get that roar off.
All right.
Yeah, that's, I want to see a giant swing on a Doom, especially with like
Ooh, Husky just walks up into the boys. Missile's going to come out as well. He's kind of run to his team. Ocean has the disruption to save him, but do you even have the ability to fight this? Gunner is here. Husky throws out the blast, but it doesn't matter. First blood going to DNM's Puck. Probably the worst case scenario here. And Boulder comes out, setting up Gunner. They're going to be able to get 3 of the 4 bounty runes.
Yeah, I think things will pick up in the top lane once you're level 2 on snaking. That's exactly what happens just now.
He's taking a lot of damage on Husky. I don't know. I mean, there's not much you can do. He's got the 2 points in the Viper Strike Poison. Boy has meta in 13 seconds, but oop, they're going to just dive. Nice block there from Husky. He wanted to just go ahead and try and get on top of that Terrorblade behind the tower. I mean, you can see those 5 points, or those 5 attacks from Poison Attack into that urn is a lot of damage. Sammy, he has the meta. He's going to lay into Moo. He's so slow. He did get his boots just delivered in time. 1 more Shadow Poison for Vision. Sadboy's going to go down, or Sadboy will find the kill, rather.
Unneeded nerf. DNM possibly going down if he didn't have it. No, I think it would have been
fine. Yeah, it would have been fine. It was really funny, though.
Too close for comfort.
Ooh, he's going to come right down into a Remnant Gunner. He's got another Astral Step. DNM, he's dead. This is the level 6 of Void Spirit. Bottom lane, a dive. They're going for the Beastmaster, but he just gets gone on Moo. Evaporates him thanks to that Viper Strike. Yeah. All right, Husky top lane. He's been found, but TP's coming in immediately. He's going to go ahead and Sinister Gaze up that Earth Spirit. Call down coming in. Ocean going to get clipped by it for a moment, but Gunner is here. DNM rotates over as well. Drops the coil. It's a 1-for-1 so far, but DNM, you need to leave. They smoke and rotate bottom, but PPD predicts it, man. He knows. They're up here. He just pops the Flesh Golem, trying to run down Ocean. An offensive disruption comes out. Husky does have this Chain Frost, and Atos onto the Beastmaster. The silence. He needs to get a roar onto something, and finally finds the gyro, but the Magnetize just doing some serious work. A good 2-man coil holding them in place, stuck inside of the Nether Toxin as well. There's the Viper Strike onto Gunner. He has an Astral Step, but he gets perfectly timed on the Siren. Sunder comes out from Sammy Boy trying to save him, but it's still not enough. the magic damage from Moo. This could be a big fight for them. They don't see Moo quite yet. He walks into a Hawk just barely, and Brax beelines on in. The Roar, the Terrorblade just melting this hero. Roll on from Snaking, but again, there's the BKB pop from Sammy Boy. Snaking goes down. This is not the fight here for Sadboys, as this Sammy Boy Terrorblade just doing so much work. Gunner, he's managed to find Fear as well for a moment. They buy back the Earth Spirit. BKB has expired. Chain Frost still available from the Lich. Nice defensive disruption comes in from Ocean. He gets the Demonic Purge. No, he does not. 2 heroes now falls down, but the Chain Frost bouncing, whoa, all the way over to DNM on the complete other side of the river there. I mean, they turn it. That's actually a decent save there from the side of Sadboys. A pretty costly defense, though.
Yeah.
Oop, they did manage to find the Lich. The roll, the kickback right into the Gyrocopter. Super quick kill. He's almost got an Ags. I mean, he's 700 gold away. Ooh, the coil. It's found Gunner. He doesn't have his Yules available, but the defensive disruption. It's going to dodge out the first, but not the second call down. Allows the coil to expire. Gunner just goes back in. A nice silence from Snaking, catching 2, but Sammy Boy, the BKB, the Roar, they get Fear, and now the Sinister Gaze finds Puck. This is the worst case scenario. Soul ripping that Tombstone back up. He does have Sunder available. Moo, he gets caught. Atos there to buy him some time, but the Remnant off the mark. He does have the Yules there to cancel that. Gunner in a lot of trouble. Another defensive disruption. The slow from that Frost, and oh my gosh, 3 heroes down. About to be a 4th as Undying is by himself. 4 Zoomers somehow find an incredible fight. At the 20-minute mark, too. Yeah, they get the mid tower. They force a lot out of these. I mean, it's 2 diebacks on the support, so they have increased death timers there. Now he does the Sajin Yasha is completed, but there's no one else close enough. He doesn't have Sunder for 30 seconds. The slowing of these heroes, though, from the Frost Shield. There's your disruption. The missile, is it going to connect? It does. Holding him down again, but they're just a little bit too afraid. Snaking apparently does not care. Samuel, he pops the BKB and dies anyway. Snaking able to run away, able to survive. Oh my gosh, 50 HP. He's gone. Gunner, however, he has found DNM on the Puck. A couple more auto attacks. Fear trades a double kill there. He's able to take down Ocean. 2 for 1. I think you're pretty okay finding Sammy Boy Terrorblade there, right?
So, yeah, Fear, he does end up getting away after this one. Fear's actually opted to not go any status resistance items at all. I think he'll eventually get the Satanic, but you know, this makes Gyrocopter a lot weaker, in my opinion.
They're coming mid on a smoke right now. They know that this is happening. Husky, his body is here to try and absorb some of this fight. Gunner, he's going to come on out, see what they can find. I think they're just going to sack the Lich. There's not much you can do here. It's just space for Sammy as he works on this Roshan. The Roar comes in onto the Earth Spirit. Sammy, he just pops his BKB. He gets the Aegis. Doing some work, but can they stop Fear on the backside? He's super tanky, and Sammy Boy has no BKB left. It was already committed. The Viper Strike on top of him. Nice defensive disruption, trying to keep him alive. He's trying to just do what he can in this fight, but he's stuck inside the Roche pit. He's just got a TP. He's like, all right, I got nowhere to go. Gunner, he's TPing out as well. They disengage. Guess that's their game plan. Gunner and Ocean are not close. However, Gunner finds an Arcane Rune for this fight, which could be huge. Sammy Boy Terrorblade, the meta, he's just going to start working on this tier 3. There's no fortification for this. They used it on the tier 2. A lot of damage coming into this tower. He might just commit for it. And with his illusion, he finds the kill. Gunner, he's just going to go in. He goes right onto the Viper. He's going to go down so fast. Sammy Boy finishes the kill. The Sunder onto Snake King. 2 heroes dead. They have buyback. A big win here for 4 Zoomers. You still have the Aegis, the BKBs. Nothing really committed from 4 Zoomers quite yet. If they can get a bigger kill, it would be Fear. Buyback status. It is available on a couple more heroes, but not on the Gyro. There's going to be the coil, the call down coming in. If they can take down Gunner, he gets the Yule's dot. Sammy Boy just standing his ground, but they will get 2. Gunner, he's got to be careful. He's caught by an Atos, does have an Astral Step, but he gets silenced. He's not going to make it out, and Sammy Boy has just BKB TP. A costly high ground. Oh, he will see Fear. You got to be careful here, Fear. I don't know if you want to go in, but there's going to be the coil. Sammy Boy's got to be careful. They do have that Ags online. He's going to go ahead and immediately turn on the heat. Goodbye, Puck. Husky falling low as well. They get the first life, but BKB still available from Sammy. He's going to turn it on now. Look for Fear. The Sunder into the Roar. They get him. He does have buyback. Moo falling down from this Yules. Oh my goodness. The damage from the Terrorblade.
But my god, does he do a lot of damage. Almost 9,000 damage coming out from that last team fight. It was all him. I mean,
Yeah.
your team provided lockdown, but Sammy Boy, he has all of your damage.
You don't even need him quite yet for this high ground push, as you do have this Beastmaster. They force the buyback on the Viper. Gunner needs to be careful. BKB still on cooldown, 15 seconds, but you do have your Terrorblade en route. The big bad Sammy Boy ready to try and end this game. They're going to force the buyback potentially of the Gyro if they go to the top lane. Snaking, he gets caught by Gunner. He goes down. His buyback is also available. He goes right back into this game, but oh my gosh, what a costly defense. Puck respawning, DNM trying to find someone. Gunner, his coil doesn't get popped. He's able to hold his ground, pops his BKB. They turn on to Puck. He goes down, and now Snaking running the boulder. It's blocked. Gonna be protected from a ghost shroud for the moment, but he cannot escape. Oh my gosh, they buy back the Gyro. Void Spirit, Dissimulate, double Astral Step still available. He's just gonna get his TP canceled, however, by Snaking. Astral Step still available on the other side of the creep camp, but Snaking is not done chasing. He will finally die. While in melee form, it's 50% more effective. Only has a 14-second cooldown. But, I mean, we'll see when he metas. Like, he can just destroy and pump out so much damage in these fights. BKB obviously still available, taking a lot of damage. Oh, BPD, you need to be careful. They're going to go ahead and run onto the Terrorblade on the backside, but he's protected. The Glimmer Cape is there. Yule's going to set up a nice Remnant, and oh my lord, the damage from this Terrorblade is just too damn much. He's got so much attack range as well. He sunders off Ocean. And he's just going to keep going. The Demon Zeal, dude. Look at him go. Look how fast he is. He's just bouncing around the melee barracks. It's about to fall, but Gunner on the backside just making so much space for his team. Fear pops his BKB, but the damage is there. Gets roared off. Sammy Boy just standing his ground. Pops the Zeal again. Fear, he cannot run. He's just dead. Unbelievable. The Sammy Boy Terrorblade, something you have to be terrified of, and he just crushes Sadboys this game.
And crushes them right into the lower bracket where they'll have to play against Thunder Predator tomorrow. So for Zoomers, they're going to be going to the grand finals.
This was looking so close for Sadboys. They had a pretty good lead, but just had no way of shutting down this late game Terrorblade, who finishes 15-1.